Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing an impromptu declutter. My drawers don't close anymore. I still don't have a desk where I can put stuff on top, and everything is in my drawers. The babies are not sleeping in our room anymore, but they are, we are feeding them in our room, so I still don't have a desk for my makeup. And I'm going out of my mind because this drawer barely closes. The one underneath is a mess. I don't find things anymore. And I need mental space and physical space. So I'm doing a quick declutter, going through everything in these drawers again and getting rid of things that I know I haven't been using, I don't want to use, just need to go. We're starting on my top drawer, which I didn't address in my previous declutter. So here there's actually stuff that I haven't even touched or looked at for some time. We have everyday essentials, powders and highlighters, cream blushes, bronzers, blushes, highlighters. I have an issue, clearly. And yeah, let's get started. Easy things that I'm gonna keep are my rose ink blushes. I have the shade Foxglove and Delphine, both very nice, new. I'm keeping those. What I'm also keeping is the Pat McGrath blush in Desert Orchid. If I can open it, I'll show you. Here it is, gorgeous, great formula, much better than the Duo. The Liss blush I like, it's in my Project 10 uses. But I'm not sure I care to keep it. I feel like I should do a swatch of all my cream blushes to see if I want to keep it. For now, I still am. It's not one of these products that I want to get rid of immediately. It might go later in the year. And that video of swatching all my cream blushes might actually happen as soon as I have a desk again. This is Melt Cosmetics Sundown. It's a shimmery cream blush. And I think I'm gonna get rid of it because I rarely use it and I just don't feel compelled to. So that's gonna go. My Nabla Skin Glazing, I am going to keep Truth because it's the most beautiful and luminous peachy blush. I really like it. Really, really good. I am going to get rid, I think, finally of Adults Only, this red one. And the shade Independence. I use them a few times a year, but I just don't, they're not my favorite colors. So I am going to get rid of them. Actually, I almost get rid of all of my Nabla Skin Glazing. Patrick Ta, She's Sculpted. This is the bronzer and contour duo. I use it a few times. I'm not a big fan. I am going to declutter it. At least try to sell it because I've used it only a few times. This is the Jouer Blush Duo. It's in the shade Cheeky Summer. So it has terracotta sands and hot coral. This is beautiful. I think it's gonna survive another round. Look at so much space, so much space. From this one right here, I am keeping my two Patrick Ta. She's Blushing, which is a newer one to me. And She's So LA, which I really, really love. Keeping both of those. Fenty, I have Fenty Glow and Rose Latte. I have Fenty Glow, I think, in my Project 10 uses. They're both really nice. I think they're gonna survive another round until I do that swatches of all of my blushes. This is the shade That's Peachy from the MAC Glow Play blush. This one also, I like the formula. The color is a bit difficult for me in the sense that it's quite light and maybe very good for spring, but I would use this color more in summer and then it's a bit too light. I'm gonna keep it as a maybe. I already have quite a few maybes, don't I? My Colourpop blushes, I am going to keep all of them. I have Bardot, I have Tinkerbell Darling, and I have Drop of a Hat. I love these. These are all shimmer formulas of their Super Shocks. Really, really good. My Vive blush in Pesca, I really like, and I actually think I prefer this one to the Glow Play in terms of a peachy shade. Let me see. I might just, yeah. I do, because it's, oh, you can't even see the swatches. Pesca is more warm toned and a little bit more muted, more orange, and this one has a touch of coral more, so I'm actually getting rid of Glow Play. So sad, because I love the formula. I wish there would be more colors in that formula that would suit me. My highlighters, Nabla Amnesia, definitely keeping my favorite. I'm keeping Lucent Jungle just for one more summer, because, so this is definitely too dark for me if you build it up. I mean, it's pretty much a bronze shade. It's too dark, but if you shear it out really, really gently, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, it leaves just a little bit of golden shine and sparkle that is really pretty in summer. It's really on the chopping block though, so I'm gonna keep it for now, but I'm not sure how long that will last. What I am going to get rid of are my two Pixie highlighters. These are quite old. I received them in PR. I love them, but I don't reach for them. I'm not big on highlighters anymore, so I'm going to get rid of these. Nabla Cosmetics Savage. This is my favorite deeper gold or proper gold highlighter, and it's a more old school formula that is very shiny and metallic, but it works really good for me, really well for me. English is difficult. This feels so much better. Let me put back in the ones that I'm keeping for sure. There we go. Much better. I have here on the side, because I had already taken it out, Honest Beauty Plumberry. This is a shade that I was keeping just because it's my only berry blush, but I don't think I've used it in the last year, so it's gonna go. Bronzers are here. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of anything. I finally hit pan on my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. I love this stuff. It's really nice. One of my favorite bronzers ever, and my first cream product that made me think, oh, maybe I can wear creams. It's the original formulation though. The Gucci bronzer, I have the shade number 3. I still don't know if I like this one or not, in the sense that it's nice. I don't know if the color is the right one. I don't know if the pigmentation is the right one for me. I'm a little bit in doubt, but I have not had the urge to get rid of it yet, so it stays. My NARS Laguna cream bronzer is definitely staying. I should actually use it more. Milk Baked, I love the color of this, and I actually just now took a spatula to it because it had caked up, so I need to use this more. It's infinite. I have the big size. It was before they only made the small one, so it is going bad, but I don't know, I really like the shade and the formula of this. My Glowish bronzer, I have the shade number 2, medium, yeah. And I really like this for a powder bronzer, really good. Another powder bronzer I have is this mini from Fenty in the shade Shady Biz. Wow, difficult. I really like this one. It's a really staple one for travel or just a nice matte bronzer. I don't need anything bigger than this, to be honest, in any of my products, because I never go through them. And another travel favorite actually of the last few times is this mini nude sticks in the shade Bondi Bay, and there's not a lot of it. It's not like I use a lot of it, but it's just a mini, and I travel with it because it is so compact and really nice cream bronzer formula. So no bronzers are going, well, if you don't count the Patrick Ta, which is a bronzer, so one bronzer is going. Blushes, cream blushes that are in here. This one I'm getting rid of for sure. This is the Made by Mitchell liquid blusher in the shade Cherry Cola. It's a nice shade, but I just don't wear it. It's not too warm. It's a nice rose shade. Not too warm, not too cool, not too pink. It's a very nice rose shade, but I just never wear it. If I go for something like that, I feel like I rather reach for the Lisa Eldridge, this is in the shade Dante's Dream. And as much as this packaging is horrible, and the product separates, I prefer it as a shade to the other one. I hope she will reformulate and make them better, because these are really, really nice. I don't know what else is gonna go here. My Nabla 2 Reasons in the shade Terracotta is definitely staying. I just need to use it more. My Made by Mitchell Mango Daiquiri is on the chopping block, but still something I want to keep because it's so unique. I mean, it looks ridiculous, doesn't it? But when you shear it out, it is really nice. It's more of an orangey yellow shade. I really like it in summer. It fits well when I do like my all yellow looks, so I'm gonna keep that one. My Flower Beauty blush bomb in cinnamon, I want to put it in my project 10 uses, so this is also a maybe. Rare Beauty Love, I wore it today for the first time, so it's definitely staying. My Milk makeup in work, this is a nice everyday rose blush. I like it for when I have more cooler toned makeup looks. Nude Sticks Picante, Glorious Orange. It's a sheerer formula, this one, compared to the other nude sticks, and that makes it extremely wearable even with this ridiculous color. I love this in summer. My Daniel Sandler blush in Spicy is in my project 10 uses because as much as it's gorgeous, I never reach for it, so I want to see if I can get 10 uses out of it, then I might keep it. If I can't, even in a few months, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. The Natasha Denona Puff Paint, definitely keeping it, love that one. My 2 nude sticks in the shade Sunkissed and Rusty Rouge. Oh, I always open the wrong side. Rusty Rouge is a dewy formula, and it stays dewy. It doesn't set down really. And Sun-Kissed instead is my favorite for the summer because it's a little bit more like one and done, more browny in the shade. So I'm gonna keep both of them. My 2 Merit Beauty blushes, I have the shade Beverly Hills and Terracotta, keeping both of them. And they're really nice. Now I'm wondering whether these two, the Milk Makeup and the Merit are quite similar in tone. Milk is just more pigmented than the Merit, but I like them both and I'm gonna keep both for now. It might be that eventually I will decide to declutter one of them. The Cheek Slime Lip and Cheek Tint in Fielding. This is on a maybe, in the sense that I really like the formula. I remember liking the formula. I like the color, but I never reach for it. And I don't know why. I'm thinking maybe it's because I have so many of the same shade. Like this one, for example, of Rare Beauty is... No, it's more red, actually. Fielding is more orange. This will be also on the chopping block in my project and uses and see what to do. And I'll swatch them all next to each other at some point to see what I want to keep. And my Cloud Paint in Dusk is also something I'm keeping because it's a super nice nude. Oh, blush. Well, now I have it on my hand. On my thumb. It's a very nice nude biscuit shade for every day. Moving on to here, I'd like to get this one somewhere else. This is my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I love it. It's just so big, so it doesn't really fit in here. Or maybe I should dedicate one little basket to my maybes, shouldn't I? Like put those here and try to fit this one somewhere else. Again, no idea where. It's too big, people. It's too big. That will not work, but we'll see. Let's do this little basket right here. I'm gonna keep my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand and Hollywood Flawless Filter. I like them both. They kind of do the same thing for me though, but slightly different finish or result. So this one is more of a traditional highlight. This one is more of a luminizer, and I use it on the high points of my cheeks, but it's much more subtle. So I'm gonna keep both of those. I'm gonna keep my Vive Skin Dew. I like this one because it's similar to the other two as a liquid highlighter, but this one is very much more golden. Here I have a little pot of the Auric Luminizer, and this is the shade, I think, Pyrite. Mariam here on YouTube gave it to me to mix together with the lighter shade, but I think I am going to throw this away because I tried mixing this one in with the lighter shade Selenite, which is part of my project pan, but it never came out as a color that I could use, to be honest. So I don't know, it's still the dark one is way too orange, whereas I would like more of a golden sheen instead. So I'm gonna throw this one away. Here I have my powders. I have my MAC Blot Pressed Powder, barely used. I don't know, maybe I should get rid of it, but I kind of have really good memories with it. This is my Studio Fix in NC25. It's the only powder foundation I have, so I hold on to it because of that. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I can't get rid of it because then what if I need a powder foundation? I use it maybe twice a year, a powder foundation. It's just to have a little bit more coverage when I'm going without makeup in the summer. My Charlotte Tilbury powder is staying. My Nabla powder, I've been toying with the idea of throwing it away because, I mean, it's definitely had its use. But I also, on the other hand, really want to finish it because of a challenge to myself. But there's so much product in here that I don't know if I'll ever finish it. My Vive powder is part of my Project 10 uses, and I don't dislike it, but I don't have strong feelings about it. So I am going to get rid of this one. As I mentioned, this is my Auric Luminizer in the shade Selenite that Mariam gave me, and then I'm trying to finish it as part of my project pan because I really enjoy it. My mascara and mascara primer are staying. These are my favorite eye liners, and oh, here there's one more, and I'm definitely gonna keep all of them. They're Neve Cosmetics Dagger, Night, Nabla Cosmetic Cupid's Arrow in Khaki, and number 2 Brown. So these are all definitely staying. My Colourpop Brow Gel is in my project pan. I want to finish it, as well as my Nabla Brow Ambition in Warm Brown. This one I don't love, the Nabla pen, and I want to finish it and just get rid of it out of my life. The Colourpop I'm really liking, actually, and it's just quite old, so I just want to have all the use possible and finish it. Clio Cosmetics Oh My Love Concealer that I'm trying to get some really good use of, possibly finish, actually. I would like to finish it. The color is really great for me. It's a touch drying right now, but it can have to do with the fact that my skin isn't as oily as usual because of I'm still in the beginning of postpartum time. So yeah, this one is definitely staying. My NARS of Matte Concealer is staying. My Well Lip Plumper is in my project pan to finish. My Fenty eyeshadow primer I want to finish, but I don't love. My Fenty eye brightener I want to finish. I don't really understand, like, it doesn't really do much. It has too little coverage and brightens a bit too much for me. It's an eye brightener, but I wanted a sheer concealer, so that didn't work out, or a low coverage concealer, so that was wrong, but I want to finish it. And here I have also a brightening CC or serum sample from By Terry that I got in a box, and I'm gonna test it more before I decide what to do with it. And in here we have just tools, samples, other things that I use on that I don't use on an everyday basis, but I should, at least the glitter glue samples. So much better, isn't it? So much better. I still don't know what to do with this one. What do I do with this one? Put it here for now. Next drawer, and a lot of mess because it is more of a, like, I'm gonna throw everything in here until I have more space type of drawer. I'm gonna start here. My Rose Ink skin tint or tinted serum is staying. My Dior Backstage I'm finishing. It's actually, I really feel quite empty. My Fenty Beauty skin tint I'm keeping. I love it. I have a new Bushy Brow gel that I haven't tried yet, and together I bought it together with my pen, which is a favorite, and it's a repurchase, and I wanted to try the tinted brow gel. Definitely staying. My Vive concealer, I don't know, I don't really have, like, I don't love it. So I think I'm gonna put it on Vinted and see if someone wants it together with the powder, because I've used it a handful of times and I just don't, like, I like it, but I'm just not in love. It has me indifferent. This one is definitely going in the trash. This is the Nabla Close-Up Foundation. It's about 5 years old and unused. I've only ever swatched it. It's a pity, but it also smells a bit alcohol-y, and I got it as a gift and from a friend who had it in PR, and it was not her shade. So I am going to throw it away, unfortunately. I'm very sad I didn't get to use it up, because I used up the mini and I really loved it. But this one is gone bad by now. My Natasha Denona mini palettes, I have Mini Glam, Mini Star and Mini Gold. I'm not ready to part with them, even though I need to do something to repress this Mini Glam. I used recently the Mini Glam and I was quite disappointed of just, I forgot how boring textures this mini palette has. So yeah, I wasn't super excited about using it, but I'm gonna keep it for now. It's really good mini neutral palette to take with. I have two pigments that are Polar by Glam Shop and Minali by Blush Tribe. I still want to try to press these. I have trash and other small things. Oh look, this is also trash, but this is useful. On this side I have all of my eyeliner pencils. I already went through these in my previous declutter, so I'm not going to now. And my cream eyeshadow from Smashbox and my new cream eyeshadows from Huda Beauty, which I've used and I was so impressed by. So good. Didn't crease, blended really nicely. I'm so impressed. These were a gift from a friend. My Fix Plus that I use only to wet my brushes, it's actually turned color. It's yellow. So I think I'm gonna empty the bottle and refill with water to wet my brushes to foil my eyeshadows and give the bottle a clean also. My Pat McGrath mini palette is definitely staying. It's new and I've been really enjoying using the shimmers. I don't use this dark shade. I don't like it. I don't care for it. I wish it was a brown. I'm gonna say it infinitely. My ColourPop Mandalorian palette, the Child palette, definitely staying. One of my favorites. My two big Hourglass palettes I have unlocked from 2018 is definitely staying, and the new Tiger from this year is definitely staying. I need to do a better job at using this though, because yeah, it's new and expensive. I should use it. I am going to declutter my Hourglass Ghost palette. I love these blushes, but I never reach for it, and it's time for it to go. Yeah, definitely. On this side, I have spares. A new mascara, for example, Huda Beauty brow, a Huda Beauty brow pencil that a friend of mine gifted me that I have to try. Anastasia Brow this was a gift with purchase that I want to use and finish. A pen to mark my my project pan. The Regeneration concealer from Nabla that I want to finish actually. The color is too dark for me. I don't love it. I have my clear brow gel from Benefit. It's not a backup because I've opened it already. But I'm now trying to finish my ColourPop one. So this one stays here for now. My NYX Dark Circle Corrector goes in the trash. It's 1,000 years old. not literally, but almost. My inglot liner stays because I can reactivate it with the Duraline, and if I need a black liner, I have it, since I don't have any liquid liners. My Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, also gift with purchase. The Paula's Choice Shine Stopper Primer, I still give it a try. I have a NYX HD eyeshadow base, which I'm curious to try. It was in a advent calendar. And the NYX lip oil, which I tried and I liked, and I need to put somewhere else to use a bit more. But I think it's here because I want to first finish my We Makeup lip plumper and then use this lip oil. I use it to put on before I do my makeup as a lip treatment. And I have here a Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, oil-free. This is new, it's a deluxe size in the shade 2W1 Natural. And actually, yeah, right here, that's where it was hiding. I have the big one that is the one, not the one for oily skin, the one for normal skin. It's not the luminizing one. There's three: luminizing, normal, and oil-free. This is the normal one. And I've been using and enjoying it, so this can definitely stay. My Real Techniques sponge can stay, and I have here some cotton swabs that I use to clean up mascara messes that I make. These were in a box, in a beauty box. These are hair to hold, clips to hold back bangs and straight hair. I think I'm gonna put these on Vinted. They are unopened, and I don't do that. I put my glasses to keep my hair out of my face. I have a mini little mirror. This is disgusting. Need to either wash it or throw it. Oh, and here I have the rest of my Fix Plus, actually. These are all samples that you can get with your MAC order. So actually I don't need to keep that big MAC bottle. I'll keep the bottle, but I don't need to refill it. I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna put one in the drawer further up and use these to wet my eyeshadows. Here we have more spares or products that are on a break, like my soap brows, because I'm using a different, these brush hairs everywhere. Because I'm using a different brow gel, I'm not using my soap brows, but I love it, so I'm definitely keeping that one. Maybelline concealer, this is so old, it has to go in the trash. I just didn't get to use it. It's really sad, but it's very old now. A lash glue from Catrice, because if I decide to wear lashes, I should have a lash glue, but I think this one is so old that it's stuck. Oh no, it's not. It has just a very dry area, but the lash glue in itself is still good. So I'm gonna keep that one because I need a lash glue sometimes if I decide to wear lashes. My Glam Glue, which is my glitter glue, definitely keeping that one. A mini sample. I don't know why I have this one and why I would keep it, but it's an empty. Oh, these are also all empty jars. Then I should maybe put them somewhere else, not in the middle of my makeup collection. And I wanted to probably clean them up and wash them and put them aside to use. That's what happened here. A mini Laura Mercier powder that I want to have in case I want something like that. A very mattifying powder. This is Neve Cosmetics Hollywood, just in case I want a very mattified look. This is by Beauty Bay Brush Up Brows. I got it as a gift with purchase and I tried it once or twice and I actually enjoyed it. It's a bit more, like you don't need to wet it, I think, to use just like the brow soap you need to. For now I'm gonna keep it. Elf lip scrub, because you might need a lip scrub in your life. And then these are the spoolies, like this one but new, from Beauty Bay that I keep. I need to wash this other one. My Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, a backup, and an Hourglass loose powder backup, or backup new, that I need to use. So this is already so much better, my god. My 3 Cutie palettes by Nabla I'm keeping, and back here I have lashes and empty palettes, small empty palettes, and one more pair of lashes. Yes. Now that these two drawers are decluttered, I'm feeling much better. I just wanted to let you see the other ones. For now, this one is lip and palettes. Usually the palettes live on my desk, so usually this one is only lip products. I already went through the lip products and my eyeshadows in the previous declutters, so I'm not going to do it now. This final drawer down here is also eyeshadow palettes and singles, but these are very big and they usually live on my desk. So this is okay. Finally, I am feeling so much better. I really needed to get the first two drawers arranged. So this one is now much better and this one is now much better. I can't wait to have my desk back, and it should happen next week because my parents are coming over, staying in the bed in the twins' room. Once they leave, we're gonna take down the bed and put the twins in that room in their own little cots. So I can't wait. But until then, at least my brain is a much happier place right now, much more relaxed. There are items that I mentioned that I'm going to keep testing, and I put them up here. I'm going to keep testing during my Project 10 pans, for example. And if you're interested in any of the items that I mentioned in this declutter, check out my Vinted, because they'll be going up there. At least the items that are very gently used and new and not expired. The rest is just gonna go in the trash, of course. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. My heart is lighter, my head is clearer, and I feel much better now. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe this is a little sign for you to do a quick declutter of your makeup if that gives you a bit of anxiety. And otherwise, enjoy your makeup stash, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!